Hey guys, Major Aimless here, and welcome to the Dark West. It's time for another dev vlog, and we want to keep you guys informed as to what's been going on behind the scenes. As always, it's important to us that the community helps us with what kind of game we're making, so we can get the kind of game out to you guys that you deserve. Today, we want to take some time and show you what's been going on with our second class, the Padre. When we started working on a second character for the Dark West, there was a lot of question of what we should do. And one of the things that I've always really enjoyed in ARPGs is a caster, but a normal spellcaster, a wizard, a magician doesn't really make sense in the Dark West. So I was like, how do we translate that to our game and our vision? And, thinking about it for a while, one of the things that came to me is, we have good and evil, dark and light is a big theme in the game, and there's a lot of overlap, and there's a lot of times that it's not clear cut on either of them. And so it was like, what about a character that uses the light to fight the darkness, and maybe went so far as to maybe went too far, and now they're also using the darkness too. And now we've developed this like caster feeling, or a caster identity in the Dark West that still feels like a caster, but it thematically makes sense with what we've done. And I think that's one of my favorite things about the Padre. A big part of building the Padre was writing his backstory. The goal wasn't just to explain who he is, but to understand what shaped him. What kind of world would produce someone like this? What kind of events would harden someone to the point where faith becomes a weapon rather than a comfort? I spent time developing that history, the events that defined him, and the path that brought him into the world players will encounter. That story helped to guide the visual direction, the tone of his abilities, and the way the character carries himself. This all played a major role in exploring his skills, abilities, and playstyles. What would be expressions in terms of power of what a person who has tread this path in the Dark West would look like? How does that play into the mindset for his playstyle in a way that also gives a new set of engagement as a unique character different from others? It just shows that every detail from start to finish is done with purpose and intention. Now, you can get a chance to see in-engine from our 3D artist and animator how things are progressing.
Hello guys, my name is Velimir. I am a lead 3D artist on a project, The Dark West. Currently we are reviewing our prize character, and this is Padre one more time. He's a priest with quite a big doubt in his own fate and from the world of what he saw and how people behave. So he's now more of a maverick, and he tries to keep a balance of his friends. And currently I'm in a stage of high poly. This is a software called ZBrush, and we are now investigating his silhouette, his height. Usually this is the starting stage of character creation. Next stage is to prepare it for texturing, which means prepare optimization, low poly mesh. Next stage would be to create his face and his hand. He is in his late 50s, almost in the 60s, but he's still, quite a kicker, like a heavy puncher, so be aware of him.
So that's all for now on the Padre. But we don't want to just talk. We want to work with you. Best way to do that is to join our community Discord and keep an eye out for our live stream Q&As. This is your chance to make your mark and help us shape the frontier. Make sure you guys wishlist on Steam, and thank you for your support. That's all from me, and we'll see you in the Dark West.